What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's going on with Tesla stock, what's going on with Elon Musk, because we have a lot of updates from him that just came out. He said some very important things about Tesla I want to talk about. And also, I'm going to break down what's happening with all the charts from Tesla to SPY, Nvda, and all the other tickers out there. But before I begin doubles information, before I get into any more details, let me just mention a few things. I'm personally not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Webull and deposit $500 into the account, you're guaranteed 20 free stocks. If you deposit $25,000 or more, you're guaranteed 75 free stocks. This offer ends in just a couple of weeks. Anyways, for Tesla, we're showing some life right over here. You guys can see that Tesla was trading sideways in the morning, a little dip all the way down to about 168 before some more buyers stepped in, and they're trying to push Tesla above 170.5 a share as of right now. So it's fighting this resistance, holding up decently, trying to hold above 170, looking not too bad. But the question is, what's going to happen moving forward? I'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes. But for now, I want to talk about Elon Musk. We have a lot of updates from him. Musk was talking in the past about expanding to India, and we're seeing that Musk has had more and more Tesla employees go out there. They're going to be scouting India, looking for some very, very nice areas for them to build those gigafactories. So that's going to be very, very interesting. They're planning a $3 billion+ gigafactory. Other sources say $2 to $3 billion, but around that range. They're getting very, very excited about this, and this is going to be very, very interesting because we saw a lot of regulatory changes in India involving the taxes and other incentives. And don't forget that not too long ago, Elon Musk did meet up with Prime Minister Modi of India, so they're exploring more construction plans in India, and that's going to be very, very important. So Elon Musk was talking about this earlier, and that's making some headlines. There's also some big news that has come out that Tesla's beginning to make its cars in Germany, and they're going to be exporting more into India. So there's a lot of interest in the Indian market. There's a lot of excitement about this, especially as there's more and more talk about them potentially getting ready for a manufacturing plant location announcement very, very soon. There's also more and more talk about how more of these Tesla team members are going to be visiting them later on for the month as well. And there are more and more tax incentives that are coming out as Tesla's planning to invest at least $500 million into the country. Just we need to see more regulatory changes so far, but so far Tesla looks very excited, very optimistic, and this looks very, very interesting. So Elon Musk, once again, has been talking a lot about this in the past, and we're seeing more and more headlines about this. I don't think that India is perfect right now. There are obviously a lot of things that have to change in terms of their import taxes and such and tariffs. But if anything, there have been some improvements, and there's still more and more excitement, more and more talk about this. Now, Elon Musk also talks a lot about the FSD licensing to offer to other automakers out there, which is going to be very, very interesting. So there's been a lot of talk right over here by Mars catalog. This is kind of like what the tweets were saying, that in the future, every car will be self-driving and electric. Now, that's very contentious. Nothing can be guaranteed for now about the future of that. But as of right now, I do want to note that FSD technology is developing very well, and we are going to see more and more improvements as time goes on. Every car Tesla makes is self-driving electric, and they are the world leader in EV sales. And as robot cars eats the auto market, right, Tesla will be the overwhelming benefactor. So Elon Musk came out and he said that we will license the tech to other car companies. That's some very, very big news. And Musk announced that they're going to be licensing this technology for other companies as well, which can be using this. Tesla actually has a lot of data to be working with, which gives them a big advantage over other companies out there. And in doing so, right, this could actually help them build a bigger network. So if more companies are kind of licensed to do this, they start producing vehicles that are kind of connected with the neural network of Tesla, that's going to be a lot more interesting, and that could actually help them improve their data and other controls like that. There's also other things out here about the details about this. Musk was saying that they're happy to do the following details, and these are the details we're talking about: allowing OEM to integrate into any car for free or at any cost, which is very, very interesting. The car owner is going to pay for the FSD license. Activate safety and basics comes free, so that's going to be another improvement. And then leverage supercharger details, that's another offer they're talking about. Musk said he's very, very happy about this and very open to licensing FSD. So that's a very, very big update from Elon Musk, and we actually have the actual tweets right here. So this was actually real, guys. I'm actually looking at the tweets. I actually saw this on Twitter too, so that's some good news. And there's also some news that Elon Musk was talking about how Tesla wants to raise pay for AI engineers to counter all the claims that are used against Tesla, especially by OpenAI and the others out there. Tesla's raising the pay for its AI engineer engineers, excuse me, as it's poaching off the likes of OpenAI. According to reports, that's what Elon Musk is kind of describing it. And they're planning to boost the AI staff as well as talent wars for people well versed into the technologies beginning to heat up. So Tesla and Elon Musk have made a very, very bold claims about the importance of AI, and they made the announcement they're going to be raising pay, incentivizing more people to work for Tesla, and trying to get the best engineers they possibly can. That is going to be very, very useful, at least for the long term, and I can't wait for what the future holds. But for the short term, many people would be concerned about how Tesla could actually make moves like this. The truth is, whether this gets them into more debt or not, this is for a much bigger asset for the long term, as Kathy Wood and many other people have been talking about. But very, very big updates from Elon Musk, at least for the long term. As for Tesla, we're trying to push up again. We're seeing some life right over here. So I'm going to break down some levels now for Tesla. We're actually breaking above this resistance. So if I were to look at Tesla like this, I would say that the share price is looking more bullish right now. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, I'm zooming out on the 1 hour because we're going to be looking at some key levels on that because the 1 hour is actually very important. So right here we have this 171 zone. This is going to be where we have some resistance to previous support becoming resistance. Above that, there's 172.25. It's about 172.8. The zone right here, which is where we have this imbalance. If it breaks through this, 174 is coming all the way next. So we do have potential to push to much higher levels. We have to see Tesla, its reaction to this very, very tight level here. This is where we had the previous support becoming resistance at 171. Then after that, watch 172.25 in this imbalance. And then above that, we have 174 coming next. So those are some levels to watch for on Tesla. It's showing some life, but simultaneously, let's see if Tesla holds above 170. And so far, it's looking pretty good. On the other hand, SPY is showing a little bit of weakness, in my opinion. So it did push all the way up to about the 523.7 zone, came back down. We have support currently at 522 flat and also 522.8, which is where our 20 EMA happens to be on the 5 minute time frame. It's going to be our support to be watching for. If we lose 522 flat, this thing could start dipping a lot more. If we hold above 522, this thing has potential to hold up. So watch and see how well it holds up for now. As of right now, we're kind of shuffling near 522.8. May continue to do so for a while, but there is some potential for this to actually cool off a little bit. So just be careful, and we'll see which way this breaks. If we hold above 523, we could push higher, and if we lose 522, we turn a little bearish. I think as of right now, we're just going to shuffle between this range for some time, and we have to give it some time to make its move. Same thing with the QQQ. The QQQ had resistance at 446.8. We have support currently at 445.25. That's our 5 EMA. We're kind of stuck between the range for now, so give it some time to shuffle around 445.4 to 445 flat. May continue to shuffle for the time being, but we could see this come down a bit depending on a reaction from Nvda and the others, but overall, I don't expect it to fall way too hard. I think we're going to hold within this range for the time being, and I think that there's some buyers defending it, so it's going to be kind of stuck. For Nvidia, we're kind of shuffling just under 900. We have key support at 892 and 885. Overall, we've been going back and forth, not looking too bad. So, in my opinion, Nvidia is still just range bound, not really doing a whole lot. I do want to note that Nvidia is not as strong as what it was like before because of this head and shoulders, and simultaneously because of this trend. I can see a mini accumulation over here, though. So there is a possibility this accumulates and then tries to push up higher, just temporarily. But we need to see a break of 908 for that to happen. And as of right now, we're kind of stuck just under 900. So we're just shuffling in this area. So it's not really doing a whole lot. And then last but not least, we have Apple stock. Like I called out earlier, we have a nice inverse head and shoulders like structure on Apple. We're watching this 171 zone very close to 170.9, the previous support becoming resistance. We have potential to go all the way up to 171.5. It could push a little bit more. We have to try to break 171 first. Apple has a bit more bullish potential, and we have an inverse head and shoulders, so it's showing some life. Anyways, for Tesla, we're showing some potential. I want to see if Tesla can get all the way up to 172. Let's see how it reacts to 171 as well. So it's showing a little bit of life. Let's hope Tesla holds up very nicely. And with that being said, I just want to thank every single one of you so much for listening. So have a great day, guys. Tesla is showing some life. It has some bullish potential. Let's hope it tries to push higher. And with that being said, let's watch resistance and see how well Tesla does. In my video from yesterday, I called a bounce coming on Tesla, and that's what's happening so far. Even though it dipped a bit today, it is getting bought back up. And right now, buyers have a bit of an edge. And Tesla is still holding up very well, in my opinion. Let's hope it continues. Tesla to the moon because the long term is very bright. I know the short term may not be perfect for Tesla. There is still risks of more downside for like the medium term, especially as we approach earnings or even after earnings. But for the long term, I'm still a big bull. And for the immediate term, so like right now, it is still trying to push as of right now. So, we're seeing this attempt to bounce. So let's just hope that this holds up for the time being, and we'll see how things go from there. All right. So thank you for listening. Have a great day, guys, and peace out.